Hello, hello. Welcome one and all. Today we're back at it again with more zombies. Today they added, well I think it was yesterday technically, they added the Wonder Waffe, which we can't look at because it doesn't have any camos. But that was the big thing. It was a lot of performance fixes, like aiding in performance, and then it was the Wonder Waffe in the box, which is the iconic wonder weapon of this map. So it'll be fun to try to get our hands on it, but I've heard it's a little tricky. And the odds aren't in our favor, but we'll keep going for it. So we'll be very box-centric, more so than usual. We'll have to hit a balance between money and points and perks and survival, with hopefully some box hits as well. We'll probably want to hit 2 boxes, get our perks up, and then use what we got from the box. If we get a really bad gun, we won't bother with it, we'll just get a new weapon, but that's kind of my thought process. Still 1 stab only. I want to maximize it. I can't tell where that is. I don't know if that's by the teleporter upstairs or whether it's in the bottom room. I could buy this and find out. Yeah, it's right there. I think we can do like 1 headshot and a stab, just to maximize our bullet count. Yep, 1 headshot. It might not be exactly 1 headshot. Yeah, I think it does have to be a clean headshot. Nope. Oh, I guess it's worse than I thought. I don't like how they run so quick. That's still something I'd like to see changed. We've managed to get ourselves a box spin. There's still plenty around, so that should be good. Okay, monkey bombs. Definitely not the worst. Bayonet, grenades, bombs. I forget that I have the monkeys, to be fair. That was bad for accuracy. It has to be 2 very clean headshots for it to be a knife kill. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I can definitely make do. Not the most ideal use of my time. Okay, something else. AK, solid gun. An assault rifle. Very solid, just downrange option. I hope I don't get 2 assault rifles. That would kinda suck. Oh, they're all happy to see me. Oh, I forgot about barrels there. Assault rifle. There we go. Second box hit. Don't need to worry about too much else. A Tommy gun. What to keep? The Tommy gun or the AK? I suppose we should get the power on first. There we go. I thought there'd be a lot less zombies left. I'll just take it. I think it was just that last zombie, so maybe if I was a little more swift, I could have taken them all out. Dogs. They did make the dogs a little more dangerous. They might be overtuned though. Apparently they now stop if they lunge at you. Yeah, they get stuck on you now. They don't seem to be super effective. Yeah, they could still definitely mess you up across the entire... What am I trying to say? If you get surrounded, if you get swarmed, because they start coming at you with like groups of like all 6 of them in one round, just all coming right at you. Here we go. I do like the Tommy. It's not the Tommy gun. It's very similar to the Tommy gun. It's just got like a different... Oh, there we go. Past you guys. Get this one. Okay, maybe it's not that similar to the Tommy gun. Both things we have to. Oh. Get from the box though. A wool weapon could be decent. It's the STG over by that power box. Maybe I use as many of these box spins as I can till it leaves. Honey Badger, that's an SMG, so this will be our assault rifle slot, this will be our SMG slot. Ooh, a ray gun. That's pretty brilliant. Not the wonder weapon we had in mind, but something. Okay, we're definitely keeping our hands on this one. And 1 grand, okay. It does have the feel really down now. I do wonder whether there was really a necessity for as many of the performance boosting fixes and changes that they made. Maybe they're just very minded in that direction. 223R, this is all the starting room guns. The rat, okay. This is my choice of gun, I guess. Maybe buy this. This is not gonna last me. It gets up there. It's already almost around 11, so it's not really worth getting the Bowie. That could be very useful. Okay, let's just swap out our guns as rapidly as we can. Luger, that's a very nice gun, I do like that. That pack of punches to be very good. Okay, another assault rifle. Solid. Another assault rifle. Okay, foul. Could have probably just stabbed him. More points this way. Max ammo too. The ray gun and Wonder Waffe combo probably won't actually help me all that much in the grand scheme of things. I heard someone mention that like the loose change Easter egg was a thing, which is when you like crouch down in front of these machines. I don't think it really happens though. Unless you have to physically like go prone, which is way easier on desktop. I'd rather not have to lay on the ground just to get a little bit of change, but I guess that's what it's meant to imply. I literally just bought this. I didn't need to go to all that change. What am I talking about? I'm getting a little excited. That was it. Damn. Okay. Oh. Not the worst thing, if I'm being honest. I might need to use this. Okay. Technically I can one-shot knife them. Knife. This should help. Get some of the teleporters up. Getting the porters would be good.
You have 25 seconds to leave.
The walk of shame. I used up all my stamina. Oh god, don't die.
15.
Okay, one of the wonder weapons isn't bad. Could use the other gun I got. I'll use the rest of this magazine. Energy cartridge. I don't know how this thing works. There we go. It is very nice when they're not running at you to line up some quick headshots.
You have 25 seconds to leave with the main train.
Okay. That's all she wrote. Hi.
15.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Poet.
10. 9. 8.
Or Mrs. Poet, I shouldn't assume. Is that a perk bottle? This is perfect. Flopper boost? Mule kick isn't bad actually. That means I can hopefully get a gun that isn't super terrible. I need to get out of here though. There we go. Is that fire sale? Perfect. Exactly what we need. It's a little busy though. Ace of spades, not quite a usual choice. Scar. Scar, ace of spades. Benelli. Ace of spades. USB, okay. This is not ideal. Ray gun, shotgun. I definitely want to keep the ray gun. Does it get a cool red name when you pack a punch the Wonder Waffe too? Because this gets all shiny. It's got the red. Maybe it's a purple name because it ends up having purple in the crystals. I'm trying to remember. Does like some of the other box weapons, do they have pack-a-punch variants? Or are they just kind of considered already? No, jeez. Or are they like already in their final form when you get them? Like, does the Winter's Howl or something have a pack-a-punch? If if we were to ever get our hands on it. This is a fantastic gun. This is a fantastic gun. But I want something more. Ugh. No ammo. This is not actually that ideal. It fires too slow, it's like the sniper. Or rather, it like reloads too slow. This kind of makes me want it to evolve into... I know this one... I keep saying evolve, I mean pack a punch. I know this one evolves just into the lullaby, which is just like a vanilla plus kind of thing. And I know you already have like several guns that turn into akimbo, especially in the pistol category. But I think it would be cool if they were like, already have crossover guns, so having something that's very much like Agent 47's Silver Ballers, I think is what those are called. Those could be pretty cool. Probably not that different to anything else. Monkey bombs. I forgot about them. They could be useful. Let's go buy ourselves some box weapons. Got plenty of money. And let's trade out the Benelli. Ace of spades again. Scar again. Cat. AK again. I'm gonna go through like all the weapons. That's what I needed. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's the real deal right there. Honey badger. P90. It's all the SMGs now. At least we haven't seen this gun yet. I'm just gonna leave that one. Ugh. I don't like how quickly this thing chews through rounds. I can just kind of stand here and box. No, I'm dead. Crap. Overwhelmed. I am sufficiently whelmed. That's unfortunate. I'd much rather have the Waffe than what we ended up getting. I don't know why I rolled the little simulation as a mystery box. If I got it then, I would have been a little miffed. Is that the right word? I would have been annoyed. That looks to be in the right place. Step 2 zombies, open the door, find out. Our first one, we got our perks, even got a 5th perk. But the box luck wasn't in our favor. We saw it tantalizingly close, like twice. And now it's right there again. It wants us to try for the box, at least. I'm kind of convinced it's not gonna give it to me. I'm pretty sure do they climb up here in the regular game? I can't recall. If you stand here, do they only come from behind and the side? Because they do climb up that side. They know that's the shortest route. Alright. Half an hour-ish, 20 minutes for our first round there. Got like a solid 5 or 6 games in us, especially if we go further than like the kind of mediocre teens we were at before. Yeah, we want to conserve ammo, I think. That's the high skill play. Usually I go for the old farm points off the body shots, but I don't think that will help me much. And a box for me. Boom. Bound to be something. And these are quite snazzy. I like them. Ugh. What the hell? Okay, fuck it. Just kill them all. My aim's not that great. I should probably use this for another round. Just to use all this ammo it so graciously gifted me. Any scary zombies? Of course. Six more bullets. Grenade. 8 more bullets. I couldn't count. Oh. They have all the little voice lines. Except for the really oppressive loud ones. It's like the little, like... I don't know what you'd call it. These are both really solid weapons. I don't really know. What? Can I not... I swear I used to just be able to knife those guys like that. Maybe the Bowie knife is longer, so it helps against the little ankle biters more. Not bad. I think I'm fine with these guns for now. No magic ray gun pretty soon into the match, but it's okay. Can't win them all. Round 5. Dogs. Not ideal. 5? Six dogs. Super dog round. Luckily I didn't accidentally pick that up. Didn't really save much on ammo. That's okay. I would have actively done nothing for myself if I didn't. Managed to reload there. I probably shouldn't have bought this door. That would have been nice to farm up some points. I think there are very weird tactics you can do if you open it the other way around, but I hate to open the other way around. I like to keep that one closed for a few, just to make it a little safer when you go for jug. Especially if you're going for jug multiple times in like a co-op game.
9, 8, 7. Teleporter 2 active.
Or if you pick quick revive, which isn't my kind of thing. That's still hanging in there. I think I'll get more points just killing. No need for power-ups. God, I really shouldn't aim with my right eye. My left eye is much clearer. Perks. I was thinking about what I was meant to do. Jug, my beloved. I might go in there and buy knife pretty soon. I didn't take that last time. I don't think it'll help me much. It does seem like you can stockpile them quite a bit. I'm not good at it, but can get a little like safety net of explosives set up. Huh. I'm not getting any multiples of 15 in here. I need 60. Would be ideal. That works, I guess. I just use one of the guns, drop the other. I like my round numbers. Knife. I think I go for knife now. Because I don't need anything other than jug. I don't have enough. Okay, time to use this. Come on down, then. The next few rounds, I'm pretty safe. Ideally, I get dogs like round 10 or round 12. I think would be the best. I get the nuke after I kill everyone. There we go, maximize the points. Buy myself some speed cola. Dogs round 9, I think is like one of the lowest you can get your second round of dogs. So this is fine. Because they don't jump through you anymore, you have to turn and face them with the knife. That's a bit of a shame. You can juke them still, which is quite nice. Just wave my knife around, there we go.
50.
Let's go Lincoln. Okay. Last time I ended up getting an extra perk that gave me Deadshot. And I don't usually take Deadshot, but I did enjoy Deadshot, like, as a stand-in for Speed Cola. But it's not Speed Cola, Double Tap. That's Double Tap 2. So it did feel a lot more necessary than Speed Cola 1. So I'm wondering what to go for. You can technically get every single perk at once. Get the perkaholic going. The best I've gotten is like... I think I've gotten maybe 6 perks once. But then I ended up... I think it was something in Mule Kick. And Mule Kick messed me up because I thought I traded the wrong... I traded in the wrong gun, basically, and ended up getting rid of the Wonder Weapon. Not ideal. Not what you want to do. And I've already used this, right? Yeah. It does say the cost now. Never used to say that. That was in the test. Patch notes, that's what it's called. I was gonna call it the test notes, which isn't what it's called. Or maybe I got 6 perks and one of them was Quick Revive and I ended up going down immediately. So I ended up going back down to having no perks. Still 11th round, so one-shot knife for everything. Probably over soon though. No, there's still a lot of them. I might have to go back.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, got it. Double points again. Okay, box time. I think Pack-a-Punch these because they are my personal favorites. Veritas Equitas. And then we trade in this guy at Monsieur Box. A Desert Eagle. Not bad. This is fun. Feels easier to aim. Maybe not. Like, you don't explicitly need the... I got so many fire sales last time. I think the fire sales only spawn after the boxes move. Which is technically something you can use in the if it works the same as in regular zombies. You can use that for strategizing. It almost gave me the revolver. I was this close. I'd rather have this than an assault rifle. Very fun. Shotgun. Okay. We're not on borrowed time. I don't need to just spam whatever's in the box. Not what I wanted either. That's on the wall right over there. Nope. Time's up. Desert Eagle, yeah. Desert Eagle is so good. The pistols are just fun. In VR, wave them around. I'm not going back. I do like the Tommy gun. This thing's not bad, you can't hate it. I could pack a punch this. If I don't get it in the next run of the box, I'm gonna pack a punch this. Oh, I got the rat. Okay. Time for me to vacate the premises. Oh, this'll do. Yippee! I'm in a better spot than last time, I would say. Fifth perk is nice, but it would have been better if it was PhD or something. Does start to become a little useless. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Now that they're a lot more effective, I might actually die to these guys. You can still loop them around, but it fucking sucks. Alright. Where to now? Box over there? We are on the search for the Waffe. In search of Waffe, we ride to the northeast. I think. Could be. Depends. That was a little close. Loop around. You can't spam it as much as I'd like. I feel like in the actual game, it wouldn't just let you spam it as much as you like. But that's the power of VR, I guess. You have to contend with timing it yourself. That was mostly misses. Alright. Once again to the box. buying teleports all the time if I can figure out what makes the item spawn would be good. It might have to be the far teleporter. But I'm fairly certain it should work for anything. I don't know why I think that. I might die. This is a little dicey. Yeah, I'm dead. I missed my hip fire. Oh, thank God. If I got the Wonder Waffe on that box spin, I would have been pretty angry. I think that would have been our chance out the window for the whole night. It did seem to settle on it on the box spin a bit more. Looked over to it. No Waffe. This time is in a completely different spot. That's slightly better. You know, I'm just kind of having a feel for how much health the zombies have. Like it's 2 and a knife on round 1. It's like 6 is the absolute limit. Like if you get too many headshots with 6, they'll die. On round 2, but you can get away with like 1 or 2 headshots. I'm just tapping him if you got it. Conserve. This is pretty clearly over here. MP5. MP5 is very like neat sounding. Okay. Oh, I got the knife in my other hand. Bullets. Fine. This thing does become a dual wielding gun, which explains why you can't hold it with 2 hands. Not quite where I want to be, though. Because it's automatic, it just kind of overflows. And immediately starts shooting. I mashed it. Okay. Let's open the next door. I haven't really noticed it running particularly smoother than it usually would with the performance stuff, but a lot of it also seemed to be like fixes for specific issues where it would like hang the game window. 7 bullets. And didn't really do all that much. Oh fuck, I'm dead. That was upsetting. That could have gone so much better. I got a pretty crappy gun. I wanted to maximize everything after that max ammo. Probably would have cycled off of that gun already if I didn't have the max ammo. Alright. I mean, it does increase our chances of like an early Wonder Waffe. I understand why they can't really do it, but it's a shame the shadows aren't here for the zombies. VRChat can't handle shadows. I don't have a shadow. All these are like baked in. So they have the moon up there, they have the light. They have a big light set up there, and maybe some others by like wherever this light is coming from. Have little bits and bobs around the map, like the green from that machine. Where's the box anyway? It's over in that room, okay. And they kind of get all these lights, so they have a big red light in here. They kind of just make it appear there. And then these lights don't cast any shadows, but instead they've kind of been made into being on the texture. So standing under here, it does give the light properties according to the shader, but no shadows. If I hold him at a window, I can easily get him with no worries, but when you got people like these guys, unwelcome visitors. I don't know how well that is for points, because that's only one gunshot worth. But given that I can technically kill them with one knife stab and a headshot, it does save one ammo. And technically not points unless I go for 2. This should get us almost all the way over here. The box is there. Ah, almost dying immediately. Definitely by like round 3 is where you really don't want to use this unless you have to. I mean, that's free points. Can open the box twice, get rid of both my guns. MP5 could have gotten this from the wall. I don't know if it would have been cheaper though. P9A2. Not really ideal weapons. Am I aiming right with this thing? Make the semicircle line up with the circle. Should be dead on. Guess not. I guess I use these weapons till I come back here to turn on the last generator. Got things to do. Yeah, how much was this? It's already full. Sure. I think just hip firing. It's way better. Can do some damage if I actually get the headshots I need. There you go. 2 bullets is enough. How does this thing work? This bolt is double-sided or something? Ambidextrous, I assume, is kind of what it was built for. Many holding styles, I guess. FAMAS. I need a bit more cash. Here comes my money. God, I'm not very good at this. Don't die. I need to go. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. I don't like this gun at all. Can't aim with it. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the point guns. Some of the Tommy gun's fun. But this one, it's like tall. I don't like tall guns. That works. Okay, buy our way in here, then in here, and then downstairs power. Bing, bang, bong. It's also, I want to say, maybe it was Farouk that had it. Pretty sure this has like the bloody cut off hand. But maybe, you know, it's a little unnecessary. This one doesn't really, I don't know, maybe I'm just not the demographic for kind of spooky atmosphere. But I don't think this is that spooky. Because there were times when zombies kind of went for a more horror aesthetic. I do like this a lot more. Ammo capacity is a bit lacking, but that probably gets better with Pack-a-Punch. Running out of ammo all the way though. I really hope, fingers crossed, it's dogs? I don't think it is. Yeah. Check how much this costs to get the ammo pack for, I guess. No better time than now. This one's annoying. I've shot full magazines, but it has 10 left over. Yeah, given that that's 500, and that means it should be 1,000, which is still slightly more. And a mystery box full. Ooh, gotta go. That was the wrong guy. I meant to shoot the guy in the back. Well, I shot the guy in the back. I didn't mean to. I meant to get the guy in the front. I already used all the ammo I bought. Jeez. That was round 7. Oh. I do have a lot of stuff. That lines up perfectly. It's dogs, yeah. I think 8 is the latest round the dogs can show up on. That's 2. 3. Should be 6. So 3 more. One, that should be the last one, right? I'll use this since I don't really have much else to do. Definitely have enough to buy all the perks. That hurt me a bit, but nothing I can't handle. What do I want to do here? I think. Teleporter. I don't have jug, so this is a little slow. Do wonder, can I run by speed? Killer. And then get there. Yeah, just not bad. Yeah, I think I can get that and come back. I gotta buy this perk. Sprint back. Avoid the zombies. I might die, I'm dead. Mission failed. Oh well, there goes my 5th perk. Better than potentially getting a shitty 4th perk that I don't really want. Huh? There we go.
You have 25 seconds to link with the mainframe.
Given these guys speed, I can probably pull the box a little bit.
15.
Okay, cross our fingers for another perk.
Teleporter 1.
Perk bottle. Activate. That's not a perk bottle. None of these guns are particularly hard hitting. Just get this one out of my life. Ooh, PPSH, perfect. So much nicer. Pointy gun. That's one of the ones that feels good to use. Ooh, monkeys. Okay, let's use one of them right now. Rat. That's fine, actually. I'll deal with a rat. That's perfect for blaming the box, actually. Courtyard. That's a very good spot, especially not having opened the back again. Because I can just dip in, pull a box, defend, dip back in again. Mosin Nagant. I'll use the worst gun in the game. God, this thing is atrocious. It's gonna get me killed. Fuck it. And get me out of here. I can't even. Honey badger. Okay, time between rounds. Definitely pretty healthy. Tommy and PPSH, okay. So it is a Tommy gun. It's a Thompson. It's right, but I was wrong. No, I feel like it's slightly different, right? It's like technically like model something or other. Okay, this one feels pretty cool, but this one feels a little better. A bit more in the barrel. Oh. Dual Berettas. This is a great gun. Probably gonna get 3. Don't want that. Just gonna have to patiently wait. Whenever you're ready. It's another sniper. He wants me to have them. I was right for not taking it. I feel like this one breaks down to be perfect ammo count.
You have 25 seconds to link with the main frame.
I forgot that this was the actual box location.
15. 10.
9,
8.
10 seconds.
All teleporting are now active.
Double points. This is a lot of points now. Kind of surprised I didn't get caught in the middle there. I'm gonna take out my knife, thanks. It's a little more annoying to reload. I do like the waggly guns. Like these. Just waggle and reload. Very Wii motion control era. Veritas. Got it. Continue using this thing. Yeah, I've used full magazines only, and it's a multiple. I mean, that's a pretty small thing, so it makes sense if you got bigger fish to fry, not to bother with it, but I hope it's on the to-do list, like sweep over some of the ammo counts, things like that. Oh. Hope you don't hear the dogs in the background, they're getting a little barky. do think there is like a waggle mode for like all the guns. It's like point down to reload or point up or something. But that's a little too arcadey to put on all the guns forcibly. That would ruin the balance a little, because then you can just reload as you like run. Very tactical sprint looking. Let's roll the box a few times. I was gonna pack a punch this, but I got the max ammo, so let's just see what we pull. A rat. It doesn't seem to want me to. I know the rat shrine can get you some good stuff. I know teleporting can get you some good stuff. Teleporting guarantees a power-up, and it's just whichever power-up you get is what you get. That's how it should work, at least. I'm pretty sure you maybe have to do this one? I don't know. Power up, boom, double points. Which is good, because like, you can technically use this, get the zombie hordes, get your points back that way. Somehow I only have 70 bullets instead of 71. Nah, I have 71, so it's fine. Box over here. There's a zombie right on my tail. Maybe I could make it a crawler. Don't want to risk it. Cat, I don't want the cat. Feels like animal cruelty. This is great though, just two little circles. Ace of spades. Not quite a, Oh, that was it, you rascal of a rat, you. This gun's pretty fun. Still can't pack-a-punch it. I do think maybe a good idea would be to keep like the, I don't know, to categorize the guns or something so you can tick the box for what type of guns you want. Like, do you want classic guns? Mosin, sure. Do you want the classic guns? In the form of, like, you know, ones that featured natural zombies? Do you want the more modern guns that, like, that are from the more Modern Warfare series of games? Like, you know, I don't think the Benelli's ever been in a zombies game. Maybe in the newer ones where they kind of just allow you to put any gun on. That's a little cheap, I find. This is pretty good money-wise. Desert Eagle. Do I do once more? I wonder. I'll go once more. Almost got the revolver too. Oh hey, oh, I wasn't looking. Popular? What is the cat gun? It's a cat, but when you reload it, you put a big bullet where the back of the cat is, and it makes a little kind of noise. That was more like Crash Bandicoot. That wasn't what it sounds like. But it just, you know, I don't want it. It's also a points gun. I don't know, I think some of the more like goofy guns or some of the more referential guns, like the Ace of Spades, which is from Destiny 2, or the Not So Infinity Pistol from Borderlands, I believe. Oh god, don't die, don't die. Oh Jesus. Okay, we have crawlers, so that's good. But the crawlers, they can't die, so... Or they shouldn't die. In some of the COD Zombies games, there's an annoying mechanic where sometimes the zombies bleed out. Like, if they're the last ones alive. But how you doing? Sorry I wasn't checking. The Mosin, worst fucking gun in the game. I have Speed Cola, which should do this for me, but it doesn't. And it doesn't have a Pack-a-Punch yet. I do think that going for like... Whoa, that's the best gun. It's a revolver. It's a big chunky revolver. It's so fun. It's a rat. Take away the box, will you? I think, like... They added the Waffe, which is like a big gun. That's like probably... I mean, it's the wonder weapon for this map in particular. It was for Dariz and the Giant. I'm doing alright. Yeah. Pack-a-Punch this. Should become the Impaler. But, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to do it. I think maybe the more referential guns, because I don't know what you could give as like a Pack-a-Punch for like the Ace of Spades. That doesn't exist. The Ace of Spades is like an exotic. So it's like one of a kind in Destiny. So unless you name it something else, you call it like, I don't know, instead of Ace of Spades, you call it Ace of Hearts or something? I don't know. You make it the Nerf one, maybe? I don't know. As like a funny jab. They did make these a little easier to shoot at my request. I like the Tommy gun and revolver combo. This feels very like noir kind of thing. I still want the Waffe. I haven't gotten it out of the box yet. This is a lot easier to use. It used to be that sometimes it would get stuck. Like you see as you pull the trigger, the cylinder and the hammer like return and evolve, and they do their things, right? But sometimes it would do the pullback, but when it hit 100 it wouldn't actually shoot. So then that's obviously not ideal if you're being chased by zombies and your gun won't work. So despite it being my favorite gun, I stopped. My two favorite guns were probably the dual pistols I had earlier and then this gun. But doubling up on pistols don't quite feel right. Or tripling up, technically. That'll do. The Tommy gun's alright. Tommy gun is my favorite weapon in Time Splitters 2. Get to the 1932 Chicago mission. Take down Big Tony. The dogs are coming. I saw the Waffe for a second. It's a big lightning gun. I got the ray gun, which was already in the game, but I've only had that once before. I've had that one twice now, but I've seen the Waffe so many times in the box. More than I've seen the ray gun, seemingly, out of the box. I think they might be spawning, assuming I have this entrance unlocked. Just can buy a barricade up there. Max ammo. PPSH. This is just, as much as I like the Tommy gun for fitting the theme, I think the PPSH is just slightly better. I think it has slightly more recoil. I said no doubling up on pistols, but I might have to, because the Luca is pretty fun too. It's not very good unless you pack-a-punch it, so let's go do that now. I have to run up here, put it in, immediately run off, fight our way back up. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I lose the Luger. That's a shame. Because it's gonna disappear by the time I get up here. Yeah, it's gone. And I'm dead. Damn. You can dual wield Tommy guns in this game. Sounds very extra. I don't want to do the little free gambling simulator as it's labeled. Because if I get the Wonderwaffe now, it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna be able to like check it out, but I won't be able to test it properly. There are quite a lot of guns you can make it possible to dual wield with. You could technically throw your guns away by really expensively. By putting them in the machine and then just running off. I probably should have waited until the end of that round. I got a bit excited, because that gun's pretty fun. Back to the humble beginnings, though. That's on the catwalk. That's really annoying. What gun do I want to buy? Because I think I'm going to have to buy a wall weapon. My favorite wall weapon is the 5.7. It's humongous on that wall for some reason. That's okay. I think I can get enough money by the time I use up all this ammo to get the 5.7. And the 5.7 still does not have a pack-a-punch. That's something... I understand that the Wonderwaffe is something cool and new to work on. But if, like, for next playtest, which... This one I think runs until, like, the 10th of August, so that's, like... most of... Like, it's this weekend through next week till next weekend. So it's gonna be, like, 17th of August that we get the next update. So that's, like, 2 weeks-ish to work on a new version. Which gives them more time to work on it, right? I almost died to that zombie. The swing speeds are very speedy. I think they're going for like the Black Ops 3 method. And they're notorious for being really fucking fast. How was that not? It should be that it's like 2 solid headshots. And then a knife. But it doesn't seem to want to cooperate. I mean, definitely not. It's 2 knives. It's basically the number of rounds is how much it takes to knife. So it's 2 knives from full health on round 2, 3 knives on round 3, etc, etc. So it definitely becomes a less usable option by the time it's like round 4 or 5. Turn on this though. Live for like hour and a half. Still no hide or hair. Is that the same? Hide or hair? I don't think so. I think I made that up. What saying am I thinking of? Who knows? Let's get my beloved 5.7. Of which it has no funny upgraded variant. It's so good though. It's easy to aim with. I say as I miss headshots. It's got a lot of ammo in the magazine. It does a pretty good amount of damage. I mean, like, this is not doing one-shot headshots, the starting gun. But this one is, if I'm doing it right, which I'm not. I think this probably stops doing a one-shot headshot, probably like round 4 or 5, so we just about hit the threshold for it. We might want to immediately buy our way that way. Get ourselves a knife. A big knife. Because then we'll start to one-shot all the zombies until like round 11. Which would basically guarantee that we don't die and we get a bunch of points, so we can fully set up by like round 11. It's also a pistol, so you can just click the trigger. It's a auto do the slide, which is nice. My aim is not what it used to be. There we go. One, fuck, 2, there we go. Yeah, I can just click the trigger and it goes in. You can do very like John Wicky style things. Snakes also having yellow eyes is a really nice touch. Yeah. The white snake still has reddish eyes, but it doesn't really show through. But yeah, it doesn't really show through. It's meant to be super noir-y when I don't have any... Oh, that's so slow to reload. That's where the balance comes in, I guess. Got a lot of ammo, but... This should be the last one. A lot of ammo, but it takes a long time to reload. Yeah, I think I got started talking about it and then forgot. But I think it would be worthwhile to try to put in every pack-a-punch weapon. The Waffe is very special. I started talking about that and I got distracted. The Waffe is special, it's cool. It probably took a lot of time to make it work because it has a chain between zombies, so to know where the zombies are. Everything like that. And like, it makes sense, it probably took a while, but I do wish they'd make everything a bit more feature complete. I didn't like the way the zombie was moving. It actually actively cut me off. I think the pathing gets a bit weird around the walls and the fences and things like that. Okay, I don't have to use this gun anymore. It almost got me killed. Looks like I'm going this way. Kinda had no choice. Now it's taken 2 headshots. Maybe 1 on a lucky day. Just take down a zombie, so it's starting to show its limits. But I don't think I can get close enough to show the text, but this doesn't have one anymore. It had like an unfinished upgraded version that I guess they were working on, then they kind of pivoted away from. I feel like either they're like kind of just pushing on towards the future of this game, like they're trying to future-proof it, which I think is a smart idea. So they're like making sure everything's tight with the code and performance, so that on a different bigger map, maybe different types of zombies, etc., it still runs well, making sure everything is in line, that doesn't have any overhead that will cause it to break down the line. It's a smart decision, but it is a bit annoying to kind of see. It's expected, but to have the to have the updates be a little less substantial. Like sometimes you'd have a new weapon, a new Pack-a-Punch variant, and bug fixes, but now it's like a lot of bug fixes and a gun. So it does seem a little slower, especially with the longer time playtesting, but he was on the long march, as I understand it, where he was going, making all these like weekly updates that were pretty substantial for a really, really long time, for like months. So there's slow down a bit. But I do wish when he does make an update, it's not adding more stuff instead of like polishing what already was. Like the ammo counts and the who's the what's it's, the variants that are missing. Like the Mosin is just there as like a joke weapon. You might be able to use it if it's your first thing out of the box on like a really early round, but it will actively get you killed before you get your points back on it.
15.
So not something you really want to use.
Teleporter 2 active.
Both of these aren't ideal. I think I like... Okay, it's not quite 1-to-1 with number of knives to health. Number of rounds with knife stabs. Which does make sense. The way it was red made me think I couldn't do it. Is that the same with all weapon buys? I don't use them that much. When you walk up to here, it's red when you can't afford it, and then it should be white when you can afford it, right? Like this gun. Oh, maybe it's all just... No, I can't afford this one. It's 750. Is this one 500? Yeah, it should be bluish white. So it seems like the wall weapon bi-color. No, the ammo bi-color is still white for specifically 5.7. 5.7, I do like the gun personally. It does seem a little underbaked in terms of what I've seen with it. Having like, you know, a named variant of like a named Pack-a-Punch variant that gave it the camo, changed the name, gave you all your ammo back in it, but the ammo and bullet type didn't seem to change. So it was like an unfinished variant, which meant I kind of thought it would show up pretty soon. And maybe Pebble's doing that for all the guns. Like a big sweeping thing. Like maybe it would be a crazy update like next week where it'll be like, here's a Pack-a-Punch variant for like all the guns that don't have it anymore. That kind of thing. Now we brought our way back up to speed. Where was it on the catwalk? It was, that's why I hadn't bought it yet. I was like, where's the box? I've been using just this gun for so long. Still very solid, especially with the perks and whatnot. ×2. It'll help. Given that you can't like sweep through the horde with this, it's definitely not as strong as the Bowie. The Bowie still has its place, especially this level. Yeah, I definitely have the funds. To buy myself a Bowie. Just in time. I'll get a one-shot him, hopefully. With this. They did make changes to the dogs, which is nice. Now they stop when they jump at you, and before they just jump through you. Which does make them feel a lot more threatening, which I appreciate. They're much more active. I can also pack-a-punch these pretty soon, if I want, which I haven't done yet today. They're a really good get-out-of-jail-free card. If you just have a big horde, loop them up. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, it's not the time yet, but I'm pretty sure this shouldn't. It wasn't included in the patch notes, unless you forgot. Yeah, it has been a bit of a back and forth throughout the playtest too, I think. I just realized I didn't have to use the gun at all. I could have just stabbed all the way through these rounds. I bought this for like no reason. Yeah, but this cannot be upgraded. It's a shame. So I think we wanna buy something. I think it was like the Liberation when it was the unfinished version. Wonder what it's meant to be. I kind of hope it doesn't turn into like a fully automatic. They already have a fully automatic pistol. That's the Glock. I hope it's just like a really solid pistol. And maybe just keep the 20 mag capacity because it's very big. This is also a gun that can be upgraded, but yeah, this one doesn't really have anything to take inspiration from. You could make it something what am I trying to say? Ooh, a ray gun. This would be perfect if we get the Wonder Waffe. Oh, Stealth Hunter. It's good. The red is nice. It's very much like the Deagle. A rat. That's fine. Let's go pack-a-punch these, I think. Back with the Impala. The ray gun for third or fourth time throughout the playtests now. It's very shiny and very nice. Does look rather impeccable. Especially given that we had to rework some of the materials and whatnot. Getting it to work well with Unity. Because obviously these were made with like their own proprietary engines, like the not id. That's the Doom guys. What would it be? It's IW engine. It's the Infinity Ward ending. Engine. What I'm thinking of. This thing's fun though. Perfect time as the round changes. Let's not get ourselves killed. I mean, if I get the Wonder Waffe, that's kind of all I have to spend money on though. Survive, pull from the box once a round or something. Maybe save up a lot of cash, keep a crawler if I can. It's fun how if you use up all your bullets, it continues to cycle the cylinder. Like, the attention details impressive. I imagine that probably lifted from, I think he has the gun range world pebble, so that's probably why a lot of these guns are the way they are. I think the Vector's like a pretty popular gun to have in those gun range worlds in VRChat. So we probably just had them laying around. And we're like, I'm gonna do it, and then he did it. It might seem full of complaints, but it's really something special. Definitely like one of the premiere experiences. I think it's gonna start not doing so good though, unfortunately. Like, it's one-shotting everything right now, at least most things. And that's the worst place I could have. I mean, you can roll the box a few times. Oh no, it's not. This is still pretty bad. This can get swarmed really fast, especially on some of these later rounds. That's pretty nice. I wouldn't have minded that before I got this gun. The Impaler, from its name, does seem to be focused on pierce more than natural damage. Ooh. That's probably where it shines. It's like a little pocket sniper. Pew, pew. Okay. This is the thing. Fire sales. Let's buy a fire sale. Fire sales, I can get like 3 or 4 out of a fire sale. But if I don't get, like, I don't want to trade away one of my guns. This is kind of why Mule Kick's nice. You can kind of have something as the intermediate gun as you have Mule Kick. It's just a worse pistol. I should have enough time, hopefully. Oh no, I have to spend a lot of more money for that one. The saw again. I think that's what the pack punches into anyway. I'm gonna get killed by getting too close to some of these pillars. Without stamina up, I wonder if I could outrun these guys. Could spend some money doing the old teleport tricks. UPSH. Not quite what I wanted. They come from that direction. Should be able to take out a few of them. Or not, I guess. Cool. Oh, got some. Just had to change the way they worked. I was wondering, I was like, is that a power-up? What was I thinking? Of course it's a dog. Dogs do a good thing of making you look down. It's a smart decision. I like those types of zombie enemies. Those like secondary zombie types. Make you change the way you actually play. Like, some of them are just like, here's a big guy that follows you around. Which is a lot less exciting. Come on, guy, let's go buy ourselves a few box spins again. I don't want that. A rat? Where is it going? The box animation is also... I feel like it wouldn't take more than like an hour. Because you already have the animation clip. Maybe other things are tied to like the animation time. Or something. So maybe you need to have the animation cycle of the box be the same as this animation is when it disappears. Keeps wanting to give me nice things. I appreciate it, but they're not the nice things I want. That was terrible. I missed all those shots. Now all the zombies are here to say hi. I wish they wouldn't. Oh, bye. See ya. Let's see if this gives me a power. It does. It felt like sometimes it didn't. Like if I went to the same one, it wouldn't always give me a power up. Maybe if you haven't let the box move, there's a chance that you get nothing because it would have given you a fire sale. I don't know how it calculates it. Almost died. This is enough for a few box spins. I wonder if I made one of them a crawler. It depends. Who's following me? It would be a real shame if you can't have a ray gun and a thing at the same time. It should be fine. Still 2 knives to take down 1 zombie, so that's pretty good. Especially if that guy was, I assume, at full health. See ya. A little risky. this is fine. We'll just run back through the horde that should be showing up here. It feels much more consistent in getting power-ups, because you always get a power-up, or you should rather always get a power-up. If you get something like insta-kill or double points, you can, or max ammo, you can kind of keep fighting, right? There's very few things that aren't useful for that end. 3 knives? Let's blow this up. Fire sale. Okay. That's a pretty cool gun, M14. Does feel a bit... I don't know about the placement of it, that, like, doesn't feel like a semi-auto gun. Like, it's enough doors away and, like, a risky enough area that I just kind of don't think it's that effective. Like, a nuke is okay. So it's a get out of jail free card a bit. I'll just grab that, off we go. Alright, I'm out of here. See you. It's just spirals. Double point's not bad. Okay. This box spawn isn't the worst I've ever seen. Dogs around are not bad either. Perfect, actually. FAMAS. FAMAS is a fun gun. I like when they change things up a bit. Make a gun akimbo, or they turn it like full auto or something. When you pack a punch it. Which is kind of, that's what happens with the thing, or the FAMAS. Thanks for reminding me, game. Still like a kind of torso neck shot is like a one-shot kill. Ooh. What would be tragic is me not being able to get the gun I want. If it showed up, that's not it. I kind of was excited because it's like, that's a long gun. Could that be the long gun I want? Nope. Why can't I shoot it? Hello? There you go. It seems like it's gotten stuck again. Okay, now it's fine. I just have to... what is it called? Dry fire? I mean... now it's empty. Seems to have fixed itself, though. I don't even know what this gun turns into. I've never pack-a-punched it. I assume it has a pack-a-punch variant. A lot of the guns just seem very boring. It might turn into something really cool. That could be something to explore, maybe. Maybe if they say every gun has like a pack-a-punch variant or something, then I could do like a little stream or like a series of streams where it's like gotta try to pack-a-punch everything and see how it is to use it. It's nice to get one crawler alive, just roll and roll. I've seen the monkey bombs so much. I've gotten 2 monkey bombs, which is nice. It's probably the last game from me. So I'm hoping I get the Wonder Wash. Wonder Waffe. I'm getting so many points now that if a crawler ends up showing up every like few rounds or so, I should get it before time. By time, I mean my time comes and these guys eat me. And then time, stream time, stops. I don't know what I'm yapping about. PPSH is a nice gun. I still got 5k in the bank. I really wanted to shoot you there. Maybe I should just swap out the guns immediately. Because I still have the ray gun. That gun's terrible. I did end up exploring all the pack-a-punch options in games like Black Ops 3, because it had like camos for each gun. So it was like 1,000 kills for this gun. And then you got like the Hex camo. Red Hex, I think is cool. A rat again? I think it's telling me to hurry up. It's over there. I could go down pretty quick. It's not exactly like calm and safe right now. A lot of the time. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. The damn corner again. Do I go for one more round? I did say after I die. Fuck it. I'm gonna just sit here and do the gambling until I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took 5, and that was plus everything else. I don't really know how you're meant to aim this thing. It doesn't seem to have a particularly good thing. Okay, so you pull the switch, which makes sense. I think you pull the switch, you pull them out, you get new ones, you put them in, then you pull it, and then you slide it, I think. It's a big, like, Tesla coil blastum machine. You go, pew! And it looks very underwhelming, but it's meant to, like, you hit a zombie with this particle, and it zips between all the zombies that it, like, within a certain radius, up to a certain amount. So it's, like, 10 zombies, or, like, 15 zombies, or whatever, for the non-Pack-a-Punch version. Then the Pack-a-Punch version will be slightly more oversight, wider radius, and it should have. It does look really good. Like, there's a lot of care that went into it, like the little dunk dunk dunk, click click clunk, and like the clasp coming off. It's good. It's really good. It's a really shame. I was prepared to be there for a while as well. Because that causes it to, like, shoot off the old coils, I assume. It also does this, depending on how many is in the thing. It says you've got 3 shots, 2 shots, 1 shot. So we didn't get to use it in the actual game. But it looks pretty nice. It's a little underwhelming without the zombies to shoot. And I could have had it. I had like 5k in the bank, right? So if that's not how, because like these have the pack-a-punch guns in. You can see them sometimes. See the pack-a-punch camo on them. I don't want the cat. But, you know, you got these things, which doesn't show up in this, which is a shame. Neither does the ray gun, but like this one has a bit more kapew to it, you know? See the big particle clouds. I think that's about how you line up with it. You line it up the bottom of the ring with the bottom with this like handle. What is this even meant to be? Magical technology. And then this one. I like the sounds. But it's a shame we didn't get to use it. So, given that this playtest will go on next weekend throughout the whole week, probably come back here, Sunday stream again. Probably have some other idea for Friday stream, but could also be this for Friday stream. Could be something else entirely, but that's it from me. Lime signing off. Didn't really find the Waffe for real. We had to cheese it a bit, but we'll truly be able to wield its power at some other point in the future, hopefully. See ya. Again, I failed to click it. I don't know how this happens. I don't know. Who cares? Have a good rest of your day. See you around.